Hello everyone. Today we discuss about tremolo by thumb finger. Very nice technique, very impressive, very unusual. And I discovered it. I don't know, maybe you have seen in another places, in another people who play this one, but I've never seen, so I consider it like my own thing. Yeah. So this is very beautiful, and it can enrich our instrument as one more new technique. You know, you can listen some pieces, some compositions where I play this technique in my YouTube channel. There are around 4 pieces. For example, first is Mussorgsky, Pictures of Exhibition, Gnome or Dwarf. And the second is my own composition, author's piece from My Seasons, May. There are a lot of time devoted to this technique. I recommend you listen exactly this one, May. And there is a piece, Sunrise, that was a duet, me and my friend. But in this case, in this one piece, I play only melody, one voice, without chords. The first thing, don't confuse this tremolo with flamenco strum, because this is absolutely different things. And some people responded to me in Facebook that we have seen there is nothing new because flamenco guitarists use this. But this is absolutely different. The first distinguish is that tremolo playing only on one string. But flamenco, as you know, they strum like using all wrists, not only thumb, and at least 3, 2 or all strings using, right? And we use only on one string, and we use merely the side phalanx. As you can see, not that phalanx that is united with the wrist, only the second phalanx. And it makes the sound, of course, more refined and delicate, unlike the flamenco strum. Well, here we have 2 options of this technique. The first is playing only one voice, only melody, We can use it on whatever string. And the second type, you play it with chords. In parallel way, you play chords all together. And this second kind of our tremolo by thumb finger is much harder because it's very uncomfortable for your wrist, and the main problem is to play it without interruption, because as you can hear, as you can listen, when I play chord, my tremolo interrupts for a while, of course, for a fraction of second, but still this is interruption. For example, in this method, in this way, tremolo sounds uninterruptedly, without pauses, without gaps. But you know, lately I try to do it without interruption, but it sounds better than before. But I need more practice, I need more time. But I have no time, never free time, because I'm very busy. And perhaps in the future I could reach this thumb tremolo without interruption. Who knows? I'm not sure, but I hope so. Small announcement. I recently opened my new YouTube channel in Spanish. Thus, if you speak Spanish or are just curious, welcome over there. There will be not only guitar lessons, but also a combination of sports with music, with guitar. Recommendations on how to combine these things, I mean sports with music. Also, there will be various teachings on psychology and philosophy. The link will be in the description. So I can play, for example, Mussorgsky, Gnome, Dwarf, if I remember notes. This is only a fragment, of course. And so on. So this is very hard piece, very impressive, and of course by Yamashita's arrangirovka there is no such thumb tremolo technique. It's my own. Good. But you know, there is some difficulties. The first of which is your thumb finger, get tired very fast, very quickly, and it is probably the character of your nerve system. Yeah, I don't know why, but probably before I could play it without stopping, of course, without cease, maximum 15 minutes, not 15 minutes, 15 seconds. And now, of course, a little bit longer, probably 25 maximum 30 seconds without interruption. I mean without stopping. And as you know, our usual tremolo, sorry, thus, our usual tremolo, we are able to play endlessly, infinitely. But this one, no, never. So we have a time limit here. And guys, you know, I'm very wondering, and tell me please about your experience, because this is like a new technique. And I didn't work at music schools as a teacher, so I have no experience absolutely about how is it going this tremolo for other people. So just tell me or write me under my video in the comments. Tell me, just try first, yeah? Try to play it and tell me, is it possible for you or impossible, and is it difficult or easy, and how is it going generally, and how long can you do it, how long are you able to play it without cease, without interruption. Well, and now some recommendations how to play it easier. The first one is you have to a little bit maybe do bigger angle here to create a more comfortable condition for your thumb finger. And the second is this is absolutely impossible to play, or almost impossible to play with classical position. I mean with chords. If you play only melody, okay, it can be. But with chords, with two voices, like, right, it's impossible. So just use the straight hand, the modern position of the right hand. And of course, I recommend you to do it without chords firstly, for a while, maybe for 2 days, 3 days, just a melody. And by the way, when you play melody, you have to put your fingers to the string and keep it over there, because it's stateable when your fingers stand constantly during your playing thumb finger. Because if the rest fingers will be in space, your position of the right hand will not be stable. Therefore, you should definitely to put the rest fingers on the strings to create a comfortable condition and stateable condition for your playing. I think that's all. This is a short video, and just please, this is like a quest, just please tell me under video or anywhere in Facebook, for example, your experience. Just try to use it, just try to apply such tremolo in your playing, and tell me the results, tell me how is it going, please.